Okay, honestly, what created the universe is a pretty nonsensical question if you ask me. Like, the question itself literally doesn't make any sense. So, how exactly do you define the universe? Because this is the definition that I'm going with. The definition of the universe is basically the totality of existence itself. So, everything that exists, everything that happens within the universe. There couldn't have been anything outside of the universe to create it. And this is what stopped me from being agnostic because I used to be more of like an agnostic atheist. I thought that nobody could really prove or disprove God, but you could make arguments for the likelihood as to his existence or not. So my atheism has only grown stronger because the more I think about it, even if God did exist, he would have to be within the universe. If something exists, you would have to be within the totality of existence. If you're not within the totality of existence, then what you're talking about is nowhere and never. Being part of the universe means that you're already a structure. And if you're already a structure, that means you couldn't have been created. Even things we don't understand are just structurally confusing. It's not evidence to fill in the gap of a creator. So, bringing it back to God, even if I entertain that he did exist, all that would mean for the universe is that the universe is basically a self aware editing program and editing software. No actual justification for any creation itself. I don't know if I'm necessarily, pushing a panpsychist narrative here, but I find that easier to believe than a creator God. Because if a creator did exist, that means everything in existence just bleeds his own consciousness. And that would mean that everything is technically conscious and everything technically possesses consciousness because, again, it bleeds his consciousness. So that would mean that the universe is very monist in a sense, trying to justify itself to itself, but not being able to escape from categorization to manipulate some kind of order and categorization. So basically, it would just be matter trying to divide itself, trying desperately for something new, but it ultimately still just reduces to itself. So you can't make sense of the universe because the universe can't even make sense to itself. And technically, that's why life itself is meaningless.